Hello, welcome to Learning from the Masters. So we are watching CKBNIM, and let's see how well he does during today's run. I think he hit 26k in his run, so hopefully we get to watch his full run as he gets from zone 1 all the way to the Dead Ringer. I am here with a beautiful cup of chocolate milk. I was gonna say milk chocolate with chocolate milk, and it is dark chocolate. Doesn't really taste amazing. It's made with dark chocolate powder from Hershey's, which doesn't have the same taste as the dark chocolate syrup from Hershey's. Like, that one has a little bit more sugar in it, so like it's a lot more palatable. This is a little bit like more bitter and doesn't taste as good to me. So here we have CK just ignoring the Minotaur. I think he's trying to get the Minotaur to do something. I know for a fact that the Minotaur is not going to break that box, because I've already tried getting Minotaur to break boxes, and they just don't know how to do that. Maybe he wants the Minotaur to destroy something in the shop, but like, I know for a fact that they're not really good at breaking walls either. And I don't think the Minotaur can break that specific wall. But maybe the Minotaur can, and I'm just underestimating this guy. Let's see what CK does to manipulate this Minotaur. So he's going to have him run at the bottom there, and then he's going to have him chase after him here. You're right. And when I say you're right, I mean like CK is right about getting that Minotaur there. Wonderful. So now CK gets the tome? Yeah, the tome, the earth tome, and he gets that shovel. And now here, he's going to sell one of his items, maybe. But more realistically, ooh. Okay. So I didn't see the value in the tome. I mean, I still bought it because it was cheap. But I didn't realize it could just kill the shopkeeper. I guess it's kind of like in Wizard of Oz, where you kind of kill the witch by making a house fall on her and like kill her with water. I guess you can just kill the shopkeeper by just throwing the earth spell on him. Didn't think that was possible, but I guess that's a future technique that I can use later. And then I guess he's gonna kill the shopkeeper too? Okay, so he had to use 2 of them. Interesting. I could have used that. And this is why CK is the expert. CK can now break all these things. He got the Ring of Pain. And now, is he going to even use a shrine? No. He's not even going to bother. He has his weapon. Why does he need anything else? And he has his like little hammer. His circlet. He takes the shield, which is good for him, I guess. I don't know, in terms of spells, I like the healing spell, then the shield spell, then the fire spell, then the pulse, and then the earth. Although, maybe once I actually use the earth properly, I'll probably go a little bit higher on my list. Maybe, like, after the shield. So now he has the Crown of Teleportation. Interesting that he picked that, but I guess he likes being able to teleport. I actually don't like it too much because, like, granted, it will get you away from danger, but, like, it'll also throw you off, or maybe it'll send you into more danger. Like, I'm not really so keen on the any kind of teleportation items or abilities. So CK also decided to explore this upper area first before going to get the life potion. He's gonna have to see it eventually, though, right? Does he not want to use a bomb to break it open? Because he obviously has to recognize it. But I guess, like most experts, he's like, I'm not gonna use my bombs for anything except for busting, you know, shops and making money. So I guess that was his reasoning, and that's why he was like, nah, I'm not gonna stress. Also good to know that, like, you don't have to worry about the fire if he's, like, in between walls. Because, like, I'm constantly worried that even if he's next to me, like, he'll kill me. Okay, what is he doing here? Oh. But the shopkeeper has to leave the shop. So it's not free until he leaves. But I guess he can chase him out? What is he gonna do? What is he doing? I guess he's hoping the shopkeeper will leave? Oh, the shopkeeper did leave. Well. Okay. Okay, CK. I see you. And here I just thought CK was crazy. No. CK is an expert. CK knows what he's doing. Which is why it baffles me that he didn't take the freaking potion yet. Take the freaking potion. Don't you want the extra life? There you go. Like, he waited a while to get it. Okay, he's leaving the blood drum. I guess he doesn't need it anymore because he now has the blood shovel. And now he's gonna attack the first boss. And the first boss, I absolutely hate fighting this boss. But CK had no problem with it. And now CK has the Earth spell again. Brilliant. So I wonder, is CK gonna break through that wall? Because that's gonna make him take damage, no? And when I say that wall, I mean this wall right here. Oh, am I not recording? Hello, so, I thought I wasn't recording anymore, but I was. So, what you've missed is not a lot. CK did find a hidden shop. He killed the shopkeeper. It was the glass shop. And then CK proceeded just to obliterate the shopkeeper and two of the walls, as you saw there. But unfortunately, you know, I sometimes have oopsies when I'm doing these room videos. I never can tell, especially when I'm clicking the screen. Like now, you see when I click the screen, I see the yellow circle. When I click the screen and I don't see the yellow circle, I get paranoid that I'm not recording. Which it should be obvious, because I should see my circle right here. And I should see my face. And that should be a telltale sign that, like, hello, you're still recording, but, you know, even after 50 episodes from the daily runs and learning from the masters, I think it'll be like 50 with all the episodes I've been doing, because I think on my YouTube channel I have over 50 videos now that I would learn these lessons and know them already. But I'm always learning every day, so. Look at all that money that CK's just picking up. CK is rolling in the dough. I think when I was at this point today, I just was at maybe 500 coins, if that. But as I mentioned during my daily run video today, I'm not really interested in score. I'm just interested in surviving. Now, as for these guys, I'm also not really that interested in score as I am interested in seeing... Let me see. As I am in seeing what kind of moves they do and what I can learn from them. But I'm not really, like, impressed by, like... Well, I am impressed. But, like, I'm not gonna say one runner is better than the other just because they get consistently high scores. I like learning from the runners, and I feel like all these runners are just significantly better than me because a lot of them can reach the bottom. Meanwhile, for me, it's like 80% of the time I'm in zone 1 hell. And then the other 10% I'm like dying in zone 2 or 3. And then the other rare, like maybe 5%. I'm not doing great math at this hour. I'm just like dying to the dead ringer. Now that was interesting. In case you missed it, CK used the earth spell to break that stuff open because if he used his shovel, he would get some damage. So it was really interesting to see how this earth spell is used as like this like 1-hit, 2-hit kill thing. I never thought it was strong offensively. I always just thought of it as a defensive spell. And that's why I love watching these runs, because I would have never thought to do that. Ever. So there's a nightmare, and he killed the nightmare. The nightmare probably has nightmares about CK coming into his home. Alright, so let's see what CK does here. I think CK is gonna try to put it nearby the shop. Oh, I see, I see. So, since CK has a golden hammer, he has to pick up gold. So that way he can do, like, an extraordinary amount of damage. And that's precisely what he did. Which is great, because CK right now doesn't have that many hearts to spare. So it's really maximizing the amount of coins he can get from the shop. Alright, there's the doppelganger who CK kills without batting an eye. He smacks that guy, he smacks the mushroom. And he's just absolutely destroying everything. I gotta say, I think the hammer is a pretty amazing weapon. Like, look at all those crates that CK was able to open with just picking up gold and using that hammer. Because I think it attacks, like, everything around him, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I don't get what the holy water really does, but since CK picked it up, we'll see what it does. I think it only really banishes spirits. Was he really thinking about the Ring of Charisma? Yes. So he's gonna abandon the Ring of Pain? You know what? Let me just look up what the Ring of Pain does. Ring of Pain, Crypt of the Necrodancer. And CK just... another flawless victory. I guess CK doesn't bother with the chump change, which is fine. He doesn't pick up the spell slot or the spell shield thing because he already has the spell. He doesn't need a tome to do the same exact thing that his spell already does. The nice thing about the tomes though is that you can just use them immediately. I have a feeling we're also going to reach a point where we're going to have a great massive lag. Just because I see my computer lagging a little bit and there might be a missed beat. But the fact that we were able to watch CK this long has been absolutely amazing. Alright, there's a little explosion. We always like seeing a little bit of explosion with our runs. I'm kind of interested why he's not picking up the coins, but I have a feeling it's just because when he has that Crown of Greed, he loses a coin for every single step he takes. So maybe that's why he prolongs it. Or we have a case that, you know, he missed a beat. And when I say he, I mean the replay missed a beat. Which I think is more accurate. Yeah. Because now CK is not playing as strategically. Alright. Yeah, he definitely would have not picked up that weapon. He would have not stepped on there. So before we let you guys go today, so the Ring of Pain says every single time the player attacks with a weapon, the Ring of Pain deals 1 damage to all enemies adjacent to the player. Deals 0.5 heart of damage to the player. So it doesn't do extra damage as it does additional damage to the enemies adjacent to the player. So I guess it just... Interesting. I don't know. I mean, it does like some interesting stuff, and maybe that's why I was able to kill the armadillos. Because it says, if a rolling armadillo is attacked with a weapon, the splash attack will go through the armor. Because I was noticing that I was killing a lot of armadillos with my Ring of Pain, so... If you want to see what my run was like, you can always check out the description. You'll see what my daily run is, so you can see why I was a little bit confused about the Ring of Pain. I just thought it did extra damage, but it apparently does a lot more than that. So, thank you so much for watching, and remember that you are loved. Bye!